Good afternoon. My name is Jay Zhang, and I'm the Technical Sales Manager at Cortec Corporation.
My name is John Walterkins, and I'm a Technical Service Engineer here at Cortec Corporation.
Today, John and I, we're going to talk about customer testing, because this is the one thing we do very well at Cortec to help the customer do some testing in-house, simulating their application environment conditions, so that we can propose the solutions or the products that will work for the very first time they're applied. John, I heard recently you received another request from a customer for some specific testing. Can you give us some more background in our testing setup procedures, and also what this means to the customer after the results coming out, please?
Yeah, absolutely. We did just receive another test request in from a customer who is manufacturing some new equipment, and it's going in a new production line. So they need to apply some rust protection after their new equipment has been manufactured, through the storage at their facility, through their shipping process, and then for a few months once it arrives on site at their customer. This could range generally from 6 to 12 months.
Okay.
So the customer has sent us some samples of the metal that they're using in their process. And what we're going to do here in our laboratory is try to best simulate what the conditions are that the customer is going to experience in order to best evaluate what the best product or best solution might be for them. In this case, because the customer is storing, shipping, and then storing again their part or their equipment, what we want to look at is something that's going to provide indoor protection. So for that, we're specifically looking at our VpCI 377 water-based product that goes on a nice thin film and provides really excellent protection in indoor applications. We're also looking at some more robust options, including our VpCI 389 and VpCI 391 temporary coatings that we want to test as well. What we're going to look at during this testing is not only how well do these products prevent corrosion in the simulated environment. In this case, we're going to humidify an environment, but we're not going to rely on any direct contact with water.
I see.
So we want to evaluate, again, the corrosion protection that's provided, but we also want to look at other properties of the rust preventative to see if they're going to be the best fit for the customer's application. This can include the sprayability, the ease of application, essentially, of our product. It could also be things like the cost of the product, or how much they're going to use per piece of equipment that they ship and store and send out to their customer. So we're going to take a look at all these different aspects during our testing. Once we finish the testing, we put this together in a report. We're going to present it to the customer, and in that way the customer can make the best decision for them with a lot of different information, and hopefully a lot of information that's very pertinent to their specific application.
I see. From what I understood, that this particular metal you mentioned will be part of their interior structure of the machine they're building, correct?
That's correct.
And I also heard that you had several rounds of discussion over the phone with the customer, truly understand their manufacturing process and understand their storage, shipping conditions, and customer installation possibilities and the variation. So when you put this test plan and product proposal together, all those factors are basically considered and factored.
Absolutely. One of the things that we don't want to do is get in parts from the customer, start testing, finish testing, and then present results that don't really mean anything.
Right.
So we're going to try our best every time to get as much information as possible to make sure we're testing the most appropriate things possible to get the customer the information that's the most useful to them.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is really great. And to those of you who are watching this tape, and it is a very, very useful tool for Cortec and also distributors and customers to test things out, to make sure that the proposal and the products we propose to resolve their issues are working for the very first time after we carefully design the test, conduct the test, and make sure the results is really meaning something to the customer. That's a very, very wonderful. And we encourage all our distributors worldwide to use this opportunity to use the tools we have and getting to knowing the customer, getting to know the customer process so that we can better put the test the plan together and test the best proposal to make sure we help the customer.
Absolutely.
Thank you, John.
Thanks a lot, Jay.
All right.